And special pricing. Now's the time to stock up. Hey, listen, you know how we all have a tendency to be unhealthy around the holidays? Take your supplements. Why not? It's the best in the business. You can stock up right now with free shipping and great prices on all that stuff. So we are going to go inside. We've got our good friend Curtis Stone who's going to be joining us with our best value of the day. Continue ordering your snowblower, and I'll see you guys indoors where it's a little bit warmer.
'Tis the season to be a VIP. Use your HSN card to get the best deals on gifts for everyone. Shop now for the holidays and pay over time with ExtraFlex or VIP financing on every item. And at least 8 VIP savings events a year. Plus, the HSN card has no annual fee. Not a card member? Apply now and instantly get $40 off when you're approved. Visit hsn.com/HSN card or call 1-800-695-1418 for details.
Best gift I've ever received was a beautiful black doll. When I was a little girl, I loved dolls. But I grew up in the 60s and 70s where there weren't a lot of different dolls and different races of dolls. And I remember one Christmas, my parents surprised me with the most beautiful doll. I was so happy. And so it just brings such great fond memories for me. And that is definitely the best gift I ever received.
All right, you ready to have some fun? You know, I'll know that came from the restaurant business years and years ago, and I love to cook. I love to make things. I like to be creative. Well, I got to tell you, Curtis Stone, who is our Michelin star chef, who we love, has been with us for years and years and years. #1 kitchen brand here at HSN is Curtis. He has put together a remarkable today's special. Not one, but 2 of the most amazing, fun, tasty, delicious sandwich makers. Our best value of the day. Here we go. All right, so if we were giving you one of these, that would be a good deal for 39 bucks because you're gonna use this thing all the time. Midnight snacks, lunch, dinner, breakfast, desserts, whatever it is. You wanna make sweet, savory, you can do it all. And all you're doing is putting some bread inside there, whatever it is you wanna put inside there, and you're closing it. That is it. It has an adjustable latch, so if you're making fuller sandwiches, you can do that as well. Everybody is gonna get 2 of these. They create warm, toasty, delicious sandwiches. Look at inside here. Oh my gosh, Melissa, she put this in for me. Look at this, look at this, look at this. You ready? Oh, geez, look at this. Hold on, Mikey, get the shot. You ready for this? This is just a beautiful grilled cheese. I'm gonna cut it down the middle, and I'm gonna show you. What do you think of this? Does that look good? Does that look absolutely, wow, that's hot. Oh my gosh. You know how hard it is for me not to take a giant bite out of that dang thing right now? But that's just one thing. If you're a grilled cheese fanatic, like almost every human being on the planet is, especially kids, right? They can learn this. It could be their first little electric that you teach them how to use if they're old enough, obviously. But you're gonna get 2 of these. So let me go over and I'll show colors, and then we'll have Curtis. We've got Curtis on Skype. He's gonna be joining us in just a minute. So breakfast, lunch, or dinner, here we go. Everybody gets 2. We wanted to do 2 because we're like, you're gonna buy this and wish you got yourself one. I know you will. Because everybody wants to make a grilled toasty sandwich and they don't wanna have to get out a fry pan, flip it over, make sure it doesn't burn on one side. They cook perfectly on both sides. So, everybody that orders will get a black. And then you get your choice of color. This is the yellow, so you get a black and a yellow, black and white, black and hunter green, classic blue and black, stone gray and black. I may get this today. God, Danny would, you know who would love this? Danny, my son's girlfriend would love this because she's a big grilled cheese fan. And so easy to make. Mulberry in black, you have turquoise in black, and then finally we have red. 20 recipes come along with it. It's so easy to use. If you can take pieces of bread out of a bag and put things inside it and close it, you can use this. So you don't have to be a chef like our Michelin star chef, our wonderful friend Curtis Stone, who is standing by. Good morning, my friend. You have outdone yourself. I am ordering this as soon as I get off air.
Mate, it's so fun to play with. And I know it's not a toy. I know it's an appliance, but it is a toy to me, and it'll be a toy to you. You do get 2. By the way, every single person that purchases today gets 2 of these incredible little books. So we've given you over 20 recipes, and have a look at these gorgeous recipes. So you're getting this little recipe book included in both boxes, because you're getting these in separate little boxes. So whether you're gifting one, keeping them both, gifting them both, you get 2 of these gorgeous books. So that's lots of inspiration. Let me show you how you use it though, mate, because check this out. I've actually thrown my bacon, actually cooking my bacon. I've done sausages in, I've done hash browns in here as well. I'm gonna lift that bacon out, grab myself a piece of bread. I've thrown on some cheese. Now, you can load this up with whatever you want. I put my bacon, of course, back in, because the great story behind this is how much food you can actually put. I can put a hash brown in there. I can put another piece of cheese. And then have a look at this sandwich, and you think, there's no way that fits, right? Well, guess what? All you do is you place that down, you pull it. Listen, you'll hear it click once, twice, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 different settings. So you can do a really super thick sandwich, or you can squash it right down to be a thin one. This is how it comes out. It's literally in there for 5 minutes. And have a look at what I've got.
Oh my gosh.
This is that beautiful breakfast sanger, that breakfast sandwich that I just made. Have a look at this. I'm going to go through it. I'm using my cordless electric knife, but have a look at this.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, imagine, you guys, if this was breakfast. Sausage, hash brown, I mean, all the good stuff, right? Now, of course, if you wanted to, you pop it on there. I've got a few extra sausages that I did cook inside. Go ahead and put whatever sauce you want. Maybe you like a little barbecue sauce over your breakfast sandwich in the morning. A little bit of parsley. I tell you what, if someone served this to me, mate, I would be pretty happy. Now, the reason we've given you 2 is I know you're going to want to keep one and you're going to want to gift one. Over here, I've got the blue. Last night, we sold out of the gold. I think the hunter green, there's a handful of those left. We'll talk about colors in a minute, because unfortunately, we're already in that sellout moment. Have a look here. I've gone ahead and done a sweet one. I'll take a board there, Vanessa, thanks. Have a look at this. I'll just cut it right here then. Check this out. I've gone ahead and I've done a beautiful sweet sandwich. So, because you'll do sweet and savory, of course.
Look at that.
This is cream cheese, you guys, with a little bit of raspberry. I mean, does it get much better than that?
Oh my gosh.
I finish it, of course, a little bit of raspberry sauce. I've got a little bit of powdered sugar. No, I don't, just joking. There is some powdered sugar somewhere, but you can just see. I mean, imagine the options are endless,
and
right? So
I was going to say, Curtis, you're not doing anything difficult. It's so easy.
It's so easy. That's what's meant to be fun. You know what? It's the holidays, and imagine gifting somebody one of these under that Christmas tree. I've done pizza dough, because yes, you can do pizza dough. It doesn't have to be bread. Tortillas work so beautifully well. I'll take a board. Thanks, Vanessa. And it's so simple and easy to do. So check this out. This is a pizza sandwich. So everything that you would put in a pizza filling. By the way, have a look at this, Dave. I mean, look at the cleanup, you guys. As with all of my non-stick, all you do is give it a real quick old wipe like that, and you're good to go. All right, now back to the good stuff. Check this out. I'm going to just go in here with my cordless electric knife, and you can see it. I mean, cheesy, fantastic. So this is the pizza. I've got to get through that bottom crust as well. There we are. Oh my lordy, lordy, lordy. Okay. Have a look at the quantity of fillings you can fit in there.
I was just thinking about all the different sandwiches you can make. Like I just did this, I don't know if you, I just did this grilled cheese. And I mean, if you have kids or grandkids, all right, look at that. Unbelievable. And this came off like 5 minutes ago, and you see how beautifully it's toasted, that perfect color. If you want to, and by the way, we have Curtis's bacon coming up, and I got to tell you, it's the best bacon you'll ever try in your entire life. That's coming up in a little bit. So if you want to make a hot BLT, if you want to do, stuff things, if you got leftover pasta with sauce and meatballs, chop it up and put it on a sandwich. Garlic bread. I mean, Curtis, you could go on forever with the different combinations of sweet and savory. You don't need to be a chef to use this. And what about holiday leftovers, right?
Right, absolutely. The bacon's uncured. We're gonna do a little demo. No nitrates, but it is smoked, and the flavor of this bacon will blow your mind. Mate, there's so many options. I mean, look at what I did yesterday. I went to a grocery store and I said, what if I was to buy some store-bought cookie dough? And here it is. Have you ever been and had one of I just squash it down just like that, and then, of course, I just click that all the way down. Have you ever been to the movies or had one of those incredible cookies? Have a look at this. I mean, you can see that beautiful golden brown, right? Have a look. It's soft and delicate in the center. Let me grab a plate. You ready? I'll flip it for you. I mean, yes. If you've ever had a
Wow.
cookie straight out of the oven, you know how good that can taste. I've got a little ball of ice cream here. I'm going to do just a tiny little drizzle of chocolate sauce. I'm lying when I say tiny little drizzle. You know that about me, don't you? My powdered sugar's disappeared again.
Look
But
at
you can
that.
just see how fantastic that is. And if I show you, I'll take a spoon too. Thanks, Vanessa. Because I'm greedy. You know, I know it's morning time and I know it's breakfast, but what I want is I want for you to just understand that the crispiness of the outside of this cookie and then that delicate inside. I mean, by the way, I think we've sold 15,000 of these
Yeah,
already.
we just
Every
went
single
over.
one of you
Yep.
that already has this in your cart, try this.
You
Try a
know,
piece of cookie.
go ahead. I know you're going to eat because that's what I love about you. I love that you always trust a chef that eats his own food all the time. Let me just tell you, listen. And by the way, there are waffle irons. There are all kinds of different electronics that are out there, and they're all great. What's wonderful about this is a lot of our customers, Curtis, are empty nesters. They don't need to make 35 sandwiches at a time.
Right.
They want to make one really delicious, or two or three. And here's the thing: you can make a sandwich in a few minutes. All right, all it has to do is toast up, and you don't have, it's nonstick. You don't have to put any butter in there. Although I like a little butter, a little olive oil for flavor. But think about it. Breakfast, you can do your egg sandwiches, and then you can tuck them away and bring them to work with you. If it's for lunch, a hot sandwich is so much more satisfying in the wintertime than a cold sandwich. Get a hot sandwich. If you want a snack in the afternoon, if you want a dessert, you could take, Curtis, you know what just came into my head? The peanut butter, bacon, your bacon, peanut butter, and banana.
Oh my, that's what's so cool about this guy. You get super creative. I can't tell you how much fun I've had with my kids. We wrote the demo plan for this months ago, and then I took home the samples and I did it with my kids. The demo plan all changed because they were like, what about banana and Nutella? What about using leftover stuffing, right? We just discovered this one. Here's some stuffing that's left over from Thanksgiving, or will be left over at your joint probably from Christmas. You throw it in. You don't have to be delicate. Look how much fits in here, and then you just squash it down. This is what happens in literally 5 to 6 minutes. Have a look at how it. This is just stuffing. There's no bread involved. I mean, I'm not building a sandwich here. I'm literally just lifting that out, right? Let me just show you inside because yes, listen to the crispiness.
Yeah.
You can hear. Sounds like Santa's arriving. But you can hear those. Look how soft and
Perfect.
good it is on the
Yes.
inside. And then this is what I do. I finish it with a little leftover gravy from the big roast, right? And then, of course, a little Parmesan cheese, a little bit of parsley. You guys, you can do this with mashed potato. You can do it with leftover macaroni and cheese. The flavors that you will develop from this incredible little machine are just unbelievable. Oh, it's breakfast time, right? We've probably got some smoked salmon in the fridge. Well, guess what? Have a look at this incredible, this is rye bread, so you can see how perfectly dark this one's gone. I've gone ahead and filled it with cream cheese
Oh my
and
gosh.
smoked salmon
Oh my
because,
Lord.
yes, I can. I mean, that's what's just so fun about it. You go on through. Let me show you the size of these sandwiches.
Look
I
at
mean,
that.
can you believe that? Have a look at how thick this is. We call it the stuffed sandwich maker. It's not one of those small ones. You know those sandwich makers that
Yeah.
used to sort of crimp or automatically cut it in the middle. No, this is that beautiful, big, wonderful, wonderful. I've got some sriracha aioli that would be kind of delicious with this as well. So,
Hey, Curtis, I got a quick question for you.
yeah,
So could I also use like prepared doughs, like, you know, for sweet rolls and things like that? Could I use those, or like the pizza roll things? I could do that too?
let me show you the little dough that we have, the Pillsbury stuff that we went to the grocery store. We got all that stuff and we tried it all, and you can make biscuits in here. Thank you so much. So these are the little croissants. I'm sure you've seen these in the store before.
Yep.
And you just literally pop it like that, right? You open up this dough, and this makes beautiful little croissants. I'll get the guys, we'll make one for you to show you
Okay.
exactly how that works. Before I get there though, mate, look at this. You can even use a cake batter in it. look, I've gone ahead and I've done this delicate little sponge cake. So you
Oh
can
my
do vanilla,
gosh.
chocolate. It will cook cake. So look, what we've done here is we've gone ahead and you can see what I've done right there, Dave. Like, it's a beautiful little layer cake, right? So I can show you exactly how we do that. By the way, you can just go ahead, pipe on the chocolate cream or the whipped cream, just like this. And then, of course, this will cool. You'll put the next layer on there. So you can get these gorgeous little cakes
Look at
done absolutely simply and easily. And that's done in a sandwich maker. I mean, to call it a sandwich maker is kind of an insult, because the truth is you're only limited by your imagination. And everyone, everyone. In fact, you're getting 2 machines. You're also taking home 2 of these incredible little books that are just filled with recipes.
By the way,
recipes.
you made that cake in a matter of minutes, that little cake. And you know what? If you were served that in a 5-star restaurant, they'd probably put a little gold leaf on the top, and you'd pay $25 or $30 for it. You wouldn't bat an eye. So you can do that. I love that you can put batters in there. I didn't even know that. That's fantastic. So if you need to make a quick cake.
How cool is that? I mean,
that's awesome.
And by the way, you just mentioned how much the dessert would cost. You're paying $19 and change for each of these things. So, I mean, what a gift. And it's all free shipping and handling. My whole brand. You can buy a 12-piece cookware set today, and it's free shipping and handling.
All right, I'm gonna do colors in a second, Curtis. I'll let you do your sandwich, and I'll do colors. Go ahead.
Well, mate, this is inspired by you. You mentioned banana and what'd you say? Peanut butter. So here we go.
Put some of that. Put some bacon on there too. Yeah.
Some banana. Okay, we'll get some bacon in there, or maybe we'll serve the bacon on the side. And then I've got the chocolate going in, mate. So chocolate, banana.
Yeah,
this is Emerson's favorite, my youngest boy. And the great thing is, you stack it high, and then you just squash that baby down
and lock it in.
And that's it.
Look at that.
Real simple.
All right, so we're reminding you, you're getting 2. Everybody that orders will get 1 for themselves, and 1 as a gift, or 2 great gifts. And if you want to give these to your kids that are away at school, think about this for a college student, right? The ability, because, you know, they can't have, like, real cookers, but the ability to make a sandwich with leftovers is fantastic. Look at that right there. If that doesn't make you drool, I don't know what does. Remember, everybody gets 2. You can get 2 in black. Every other combination includes 1 black and 1 color. So we have black and yellow. We have a black and white. Everybody gets 2. Hunter green, which is going to be the next one to sell out. I have it in the classic blue. I'm going to buy the stone gray. I'm going to keep 1 and give 1 probably to Danny's girlfriend. She'd love that for her apartment. Danny's my son. I'm going to get a mulberry and a black right here. We've got turquoise. And then we also have red. You get all the instructions. The instructions are put stuff in it and close it. There's a little on light that tells you green means you're ready to go. Red means you're heating up. As soon as it turns green, you pop it open. You put whatever you want to put inside there. You lock it, you click it, you're done. All right? Instructions on how long things takes are in the book, but you're going to figure it out. You know how long it takes, because the average sandwich is probably going to take 5 or 6 minutes, if that, because all you're doing is really toasting the bread and providing the heat for the interior. But you can make everything from little pizza sandwiches. You can do BLTs, because Curtis's famous bacon is coming up. You could do Reubens, oh my gosh, with the Russian dressing and the coleslaw and the sauerkraut. You could do any kind of a sandwich you want, but you're not limited to that. Cakes. You could do probably, if you bought pie crust, I bet you could do little pies in here, Curtis, right?
Of course you can. Yeah, we've done pizza dough, we've done croissant dough, we did biscuit, we've done cookie dough. I mean, check this out, mate. I'm going to bury the lead here. Look at this. This is a gorgeous, big, cheesy, garlicky pull-apart. Let me show you how I did it. First of all, you just drop this down. So when you're sitting down, they're little pretzel bites, right? Oh, it's too hot for me to do. But you can see, actually, let me get a pair of tongs, because I really do want you to see. Once this cools down just a little bit, you know what, I'll come back to it, because it's a little hot for me to touch.
Yeah.
But let me show you how I made it. First of all, this is that beautiful yellow. If you want the yellow, jump on in. So, first of all, I bought these from the store, these little pretzel bites, right? So you can just throw those in. Then I got a little garlic butter, because I love garlic butter, and, you know, the flavor of that's going to be unbelievable. Then I throw in some cheese, and then I rinse and repeat. I put more of my pretzel bites in, right? So these you just buy from the store. You can throw more of that garlic butter if you want to. And I know you're looking at this and thinking, there's no way that all fits together, right? I put even more cheese, because the cheese can go straight on the nonstick, because you know my nonstick, right?
Yep.
Then I drop this down, and you think there's no way that fits. Oh, yeah, you just pull that down, and then that clips, right? So here's the result. It's now had a second to cool. You can now pull apart this cheesy, delicious. So I actually serve this instead of a bread roll.
Yeah.
I tell you what, mate, people absolutely love it. Of course, you can garnish it up with a little bit more Parmesan, a little bit of... I mean, hallelujah.
It's like the monkey bread. You make your own monkey bread. Look at that. Wow.
Well, Guy, even for people that, you know, just want a little snack, maybe you live alone, right, and you don't want to heat up the oven and get out your sheet trays and do the whole thing. Look at what I've done. Chicken wings. Look at that.
Wow.
4 perfect little chicken
griddle.
wings.
Yeah.
And it gets it. We put these in from raw. These crisp up so beautifully. Of course, the cleanup is absolutely a breeze. Have a look at that. Again, little bit of cheese, little bit of barbecue sauce for me. Maybe you like a little hot sauce, so I'll go ahead, give it a little hot sauce as well. And you've got these unbelievable for game day snacks. I mean, whether it's chicken wings, I've used it to cook sausage. We did the bacon. We've got the bacon coming up. What about a patty melt? Oh, listen, if you try one thing in this, you have to try the patty melt. By the way, you can cook the burger in here ahead of time, and then you go ahead and load up that sandwich. Okay, let me just go ahead and get this out. So simple to do, right? Beautiful, cheesy, crusty deliciousness. Have a listen. Listen to this.
Oh,
Can you hear?
Oh, yeah.
Right? Sounds so unbelievable. And then let me just cut right on into this baby. I'm using my cordless electric knife. You can use a serrated knife. Even a straight edge knife works as well. Have a look at that.
Yummy.
Right?
Ugh.
So that's the most beautiful part of this guy. You will just have so much fun with it, and that is what everybody absolutely loves.
You know, because there's really no sandwich you really couldn't make. I mean, you know, there's a lot of things you don't cook in a saute pan. There's a lot of things you don't bake in the oven, but in a sandwich maker, all it is whatever type of bread, and that could be dough. It could be, you know, the rolls that you buy that come in the refrigerator section. It could be tortillas if you want to go lean, right? And you want to do, you could do, you know, like Southwest tortilla rolls. You could put avocado, and you could put chicken, and you could put peppers in there. You could do so many things, and then you just put bread on the bottom and bread on the top. And you could do, I mean, I'm a big fan of a patty melt, man. You give me a patty melt with Swiss cheese, and you put some pickles on there. Oh my gosh, that is so good. You're only limited by your own imagination. We are doing a deal today. Normally, the retail is almost double, 60 bucks. Our price is about 50. You're getting it about $40. That's less than $20 a piece for each machine. How about this? You get a brand new 8-cent credit card today? Let's pull that up. $40 in your account. You'll get 2 machines if you get a new credit card today for a couple of dollars, because you'll have to pay tax. That is it. So each machine for probably $1 a piece, all right? $1.50, $2 a piece. You can get them home with a brand new 8-cent credit card today. All right, should I go colors one more time? They want me to do colors again, Curtis, so I'm gonna go over and do colors. So everybody will get a black, okay? Or you can get 2 black. With your black, you can choose a color. Curtis just showed you that yellow, beautiful, great, bright yellow color. We have it in black and white. You get a black one and a green one. You get a black one and a blue one. A black and stone gray. This is the mulberry with the black. This is turquoise. And then finally, this is red. So if you want to match this to your appliances, if you're giving this to a kid, like a college student, they would love it. I honestly, Curtis, I'm looking at it. I was thinking about Danny's girlfriend. I'm thinking about my mother. My mother has a live-in caregiver, and every day they try to be creative about what they're going to have for lunch. They can use any leftovers that they have, and they can make sandwiches out of them. And my mother's caregiver, Mary, she makes her own bread. So imagine toasting bread in here that's homemade. Oh my gosh, crazy.
Guy, I gave one to my mother-in-law and said, just have a play with it. Tell me what you think.
Yeah.
You'd think I gave her a chunk of gold. She loves it. She's making, because she's Korean, so she's doing all sorts of Korean barbecue. It is the perfect thing for leftovers. Check this out. This is the mulberry, right? I'm going to lift this up. Let me show you how big you can go. So I've actually got a bun here. You can see that's a full bun, right? I put the bottom in here. So then I take some leftover pulled pork. I throw that in. You can see how much I put, right? Then I take some pickles. This is actually a Cuban sandwich. Throw in the pickles. Then, of course, you need the cheese, but I'm not done. Then I want slices of ham. Now, have a look at the size of this sandwich and tell me that that fits into most sandwich makers. All you're going to do is give that a little push down, just like that. Then you're going to come on over here. You're going to pull that down, and you will hear that start to click, and that, my friends, will latch, right? You can see that latch over here. Let me show you the result. Again, I pop it open. You can see here, this is done with no butter whatsoever.
Look at this.
I like to use some butter. You don't have to. It's totally up to you. Again, I go on through that. I'm going to go and cut right on through that beautiful sandwich. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, I can't wait. Look at this.
A look.
Cuban.
At this sandwich.
That's what they're supposed to look like, Curtis.
This
Look
little
it.
piece is for
Oh
I mean,
my
is that
gosh.
something else or what? You can just see the crunchiness on the outside. That delicious filled sandwich. Of course, hit it with whatever sauce you like. I'm going to hit it with a little bit of barbecue sauce. I've got a little bit of Parmesan cheese. I've got a little bit of beautiful parsley going over the top of that. And you've just made a gorgeous meal. So whether you're cooking for one or whether you're cooking for 21, it is so simple. Mate, I mean, I even played with this. Imagine this. Imagine taking a muffin, right? Now, here's the deal. We always buy muffins in sets of 6 or sets of 4.
Right.
And you eat them. But then guess what? 2 days later, you're looking at a muffin thinking, no, it's not going to taste any good. This is what you do. Pull the paper off it, stick it in my grilled sandwich maker,
Oh my
my
gosh.
stuffed sandwich maker.
Look at
and
you.
guess what? You just squash it down. Okay, here's how it comes out. You're not going to believe your eyeballs. Have a look. It's now hot. It is now. You've taken a muffin that's maybe a day or 2 old, and you've just breathed new life into it because it's gone crisp on the outside. It's still perfectly fluffy on the inside. You might want to serve it with a little bit of whipped cream. You might want to hit it with a little raspberry
man.
sauce or a little caramel sauce over there. Finish it with just a tiny bit of powdered sugar. And I tell you what, buddy, let me cut into it because yes, it's crisp on the outside, but you've still got all of that delicious, fluffy raspberry muffins are gorgeous in this as well. So you name it and you can throw it in here, and that is why we love it so much.
We got to come up with a name for that, like the crunchy muffin or whatever. We got it. That is, well, that's brilliant. And you know what it also, and I'm glad you brought it up, Curtis, it also lets you know if you've got something that's stale, even it's, because you know, I love a sourdough bread when you buy it sliced at the market, but after day 2 or day 3, it doesn't have that same kind of softness. Put it in the toaster oven, put it in the little sandwich maker, because it revives the bread, and you're not throwing away bread or making breadcrumbs out of it or croutons. You're actually utilizing it, so you kind of bring it to life. It's like we used to do that in the restaurant with bacon, right? Always stick the bacon back on the heat before you put it in a sandwich. It brings it back to life. You will love this, so whether you're making Cuban sandwiches, you're making...
Aw, what a guy.
Ah, there's our little Valerie. She's sitting right next to the sandwich. Whatever it is you make, I love the fact that you can be creative, because you'll come up with, like, you know, we just had Thanksgiving not too long ago. Stuffing, turkey, cranberry. You can make your own little sandwich, your own little pocket sandwiches for the kids to take to school, right? You can do all those wonderful things. And if you're just sitting around one day and you got nothing to eat, if you got some bread and you want to make like a tuna melt, oh, Swiss cheese, you could do that. Would be delicious, right?
Absolutely delicious, and that's what's so cool. Now, over here, I'm going to reach on in. Again, I'm showing you how to use the leftovers. Now, I'm just remembering, last night when I got home, I had a quick read of my Instagram, and somebody was asking about this, that gorgeous little gold lifter. Here it is. It's a set of 4 pieces, so it comes in this gorgeous gift box. It's the sieve, the measuring spoons, the lifter, and the whisk. So if you're looking for a gift, go to hsn.com. Every single item that I sell is on free shipping and handling right now. It is the time to buy because the prices are unbelievable. You can see what I'm doing here, Guy. This is actually some leftover chili. Oh my.
Man.
I mean, are you joking me? Look at this sandwich. It's just so unbelievable. You can fit so much, you can't even see it through the stringy cheese. But here's what's so great about it. No matter what's in your fridge, whether it's a leftover chili, leftover bolognese sauce, some leftover barbecue, the flavors of these sandwiches will blow your mind. Look, I'm so excited. I'm throwing parsley all over the countertop.
Gosh, look at that.
You can just see how
That's
simple
good.
that is.
That looks pretty
So-
dang good. Imagine if you had some cornbread. Put some cornbread in there with some chili. You could do. I mean, think about it. I'm having trouble just controlling my head because my mind is just thinking about all the different combinations that you could do with this and all the fun. And, you know, if you are giving it to a couple, you know, as a gift, what's nice is they can make their sandwiches at the same time. You know, they could compete, like who makes the best sandwich. It would be so much fun. It's not just about the food, it's about the experience. It's about creating something that you made yourself. And you don't need to be a Michelin star chef. You don't need to have worked in the restaurant business for a bunch of years. You just need the right tools, and that's what this is. So whether you're making sandwiches, I love that you heated up some bacon in there. You could probably put a little sausage patty in there and heat that up if you just want to make something for yourself. I mean, it has so...
Hey, we didn't just...
Go ahead.
We didn't just warm it up. We literally cooked
Did you
the
cook
sausage
it in there?
from start to finish.
Wow.
We crisped the bacon from start to finish. The hash browns you can do in here. The muffins, the biscuits. It really is endless. I mean, I've got chicken teriyaki going on right now. So leftover chicken teriyaki over some cheese. Throw in a couple of little slices of pineapple. I've got some onions. I've got more cheese. Look how I can stack this high. I mean, are you joking me? That fits in here? Yes, it does. You give it one little squash, and then, of course, you pull that down. It clamps. Here it is. You guys, this is a dream. So this is actually, I actually took a tiny bit of cheese that came out the side of this, and I went right on back in. I put it on the top just to prove to you that cheese on the top will not even burn. I know this looks like a little bit of a mess when you take it out, but wait until you see it on the inside, because here's the first size. Let me just break this open.
Oh, wow.
I mean,
Oh, my
are you
gosh.
joking? Size. It is a stuffed sandwich maker, you guys. And the great thing is you can fit so much in here because the flavors of what we're doing is just so unbelievable. Have a look at that. A little bit of barbecue sauce over that teriyaki. Oh, my goodness. Now, we also have these sauces available for you. This is my soy